Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the number 5 year in the 9-year epicycle. And epicycles are 9-year experiences that everybody experiences personally. And these cycles 1 through 9 occur over and over again, just like seasons. And before we begin, I'm gonna let you know that I am a professional numerologist and I've been practicing this professionally for the past 4 years, but I've been in self-study for the past 14 years, a childhood hobby. And so now we can begin with the calculation, super simple, and then I'll give you insight as well as provide timestamps. And if the equation doesn't make sense, it's in the description as well. So starting with how to calculate, you only need 3 components. So the first is your birthday number, day of birth number, month of birth, and the year that you want to go over. And so I'll use my birthday for an example. I'm born on the 28th of November, and then I want to know the number for 2021. And so I want you to separate all those 3 components into single digits and then add them all back together until a single digit. So for example, I take 2 plus 8 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 from 2021. And that all equals to 17. And the goal of numerology is to add everything until a single digit. And 17 is not a single digit yet. So you gotta take 1 plus 7, which equals 8. So for 2021, my personal year number is number 8. The year after is number 9. It goes in mathematical order, 1 through 9 over and over again. So now let's start with the insight for the number 5 year. So if you came out of the number 4 year, 5 year is going to be quite different. It is in the center between years 1 through 9. So in the center is when you make course corrections. 5 represents change. People's lives change in the number 5 year. So think about freedom, think about liberation, and also think about travel as well. And the metaphor I have, or the analogy, I don't really know. So it is spring. So before, in the number 4 year, was a garden, creating structure, creating systems, creating routine and organizing things in the number 4 year and working hard to make your garden grow. And then in the number 5 year, I would say, to compare it to nature, is spring. It's time to blossom, and there's more birds to fly free in springtime for the number 5 year. The theme of 5 is change, passion, and freedom. So I have 8 points to talk about for the number 5 year. And so I would say there is an itch or the desire to explore something new. And I would say there's a desire for travel, for adventure, for freedom, to gain independence, as well as desire to indulge and enjoy the physical pleasures of life, such as maybe really enjoying eating, really enjoying other physical pleasures. There's also, it's an exciting year. It's unpredictable, but an exciting year. And there's more passions involved in the number 5 year, like following it, like creating passion projects. I would say expect the unexpected in the 5 year. It's also the year where people free themselves from drama as well. So there could be any conflicting situations where it's forcing you to free yourself from this drama or from this conflict, as well as facing your fears. So another theme of freedom is to face your fears in order for you to achieve freedom. That could be speaking up to your boss, quitting this job, and just losing the fear of, oh, what if I don't get a better job? So it's all about facing your fears. Be fierce in the number 5 year. Also, there's going to be significant changes in the number 5 year. So it could be that your relationships change, your friendship groups change, your job changes, where you live changes, your habits change, a lot of change. So I would say learn to adapt to these changes. So either you make these changes or external events happen to you and you're like, I didn't expect that. So it's just adapting. Also, I would say you could meet new friends from foreign lands, or just not from your city or your town. So 5 is all about travel and like meeting people internationally. as well. I would encourage that. Also, when it comes to changing things, there's also, besides adapting to circumstances, there are also breakthroughs that happen from you facing your own fears. In the number 5 year for me, I did a lot of things to gain justice for the work that I was in, and the person above me was a bully, so I did a lot of things to gain justice for it, as well as quit the job, even though I made so many friends in that environment. And what happened was, just like all that bullying, all that conflict I got from my manager, it forced me to follow my dreams, turning pain into passion. And I had a new sense of freedom. I moved to another state and started studying natural medicine, or just a way to heal. And it pretty much broadened my perspective. So I think also in the 5 year, perspectives will change. Then also, breaking free from any drama or toxicity, I'd highly encourage when it comes to facing your fears. So location, friendships, like I said, partnerships, people could split up in the number 5 year as well. This is not the year to commit. This is the year to explore your options, to experience variety, and just live life to the fullest in the number 5 year. It's time to be a wild spirit in the number 5 year. It could also involve maybe some vices in the 5 year. So remember to have discipline as well, and just know that your itch to freedom is actually, it doesn't necessarily mean like doing whatever you want whenever you please. It just means you want to be in an environment or around people who, you just want to create the space where you can express yourself freely and live life to the fullest in the number 5 year. Then personally, so like personal success for those in the 5 year, I would say explore your options, get involved in a lot of fun activities that you are excited about, that you're passionate about. This is not a boring year at all. And also to enjoy variety. It could be your dating life, it could be variety with food, variety of friends, variety of experiences. So this is the year to really collect experiences, to experience things deeply. You'll probably collect really good stories in the number 5 year as well, like I just shared about turning pain into passion. And also enjoy your indulgences. When it comes to traveling, to food, enjoying things socially, could be another level of financial freedom, could be sexual freedom in the number 5 year as well. It tends to be a sexy year. I notice people are more magnetic in the number 5 year. So 5 is all about making things look good, feel good, taste good, smell good, sound good. All about the 5 physical senses. And also, I'd encourage you to take adventurous opportunities in the number 5 year. Is really take risk, get out of the box. Unlike the number 4 year, the year previously is about working hard, starting at the ground, and once you create that security and stability, then in the number 5 year, you can be a free bird. You can fly, you can explore, and you can always have a home to go back to when what you created in the number 4 year. It could mean location, like you created a safety in a location, or safety in the way you do things, in your habits in the number 4 year. And now 5, you're rewarded with freedom. Then when it comes to work, I would say make needed changes. That could be in the way you do things, your habit, your perspective, your routine. Change things up. That's the year when people get really bored and they're like, I need to do something new. Like, I don't have any more motivation for what I've been doing. Let's just add something new to my life. Also, explore options and remember to prioritize and focus. Careful not to be irresponsible when it comes to work in the number 5 year, because some things just all of a sudden happen around the corner. Maybe suddenly you're like, I quit, or all of a sudden, oh, I just got fired. So it's all about expecting the unexpected. And also you could be, let's say, multitasking or juggling many hobbies and interests. Just remember what you should focus on and what you should prioritize. Otherwise, this is going to be a restless year for you. Actually, it is for a lot of people if they lack self-discipline. So I would say practice self-discipline. It doesn't mean that you're holding yourself back from having fun. Just know that self-discipline will give you your freedom. For example, exercising 30 minutes a day, that's going to give you freedom from your previous unhealthy self. When it comes to business, this is a good year to market your passions. Working on sales and marketing strategies as well. So with the number 5, that's very much associated with entrepreneurship, with sales, with marketing, with advertising, because 5 is a fun number. 5 is charismatic, they're compassionate, they know how to connect with a variety of people, they know how to flirt as well in the number 5 year. And 5 is all about leaving a little bit of mystery and pulling in people's attention, understanding their psychology in the number 5 year. And also with business, I would say work on writing, work on storytelling, because 5 is all about an energy of a person who has had so many wild experiences that when you include storytelling in the way you sell things, people remember you. People remember your product or your service. Yeah. And then also with work, self-discipline. Again, like self-discipline throughout the whole year. So now moving on to business. Oh wait, I was just talking about business. Anyway, I kind of messed up in this video, but I'm not going to stop it. So working on your passion projects in the number 5. This is the year where people tend to be bored at the past routines, bored at the past 4 years. It's like they feel like it's time to make a change. It's time to take some risk and explore something new. So really work on what you feel emotional connection with in the number 5 year. And also I'd encourage business travel, because it's all about exploration. It's about gaining mobility. That could be with your body, that could be through literally like location. You're just traveling to another country to see the world. And last thing I want to talk about is what to be aware of. So be aware of ignoring details. In the number 5 year, people could be moving so much, being restless, only focusing on the big picture, that maybe they lose their objects. It's like you're moving so fast, you're not seeing, like, there's change falling out of your pocket, or your wallet just fell out of your pocket. Like, remember, be present and don't ignore the details. Next thing is what to be aware of is having a lack of self-control. So 5 year again, toxic or the illusion of freedom is doing whatever you want whenever you please and ignoring consequences. So be aware of that. And also being aware of restlessness. People could have insomnia in the number 5 year because so much is going on. There's a lot of scattered energy. It's gonna feel like a race car in the number 5 year. You really don't have to commit to things, like pressure to commit. So when it comes to like unexpected things, not a lot of contracts go through. Maybe some things fall apart at the last minute when you least expect it. So it's all about exploring your options and being free. This is not the year to commit to anything long term, even in dating as well. Then last thing I want to talk about is being aware of addictions. Because 5, they love to live life to the fullest. They love to experience. It tends to be the number of escape if you're dealing with depression or anything hard. So just be aware of that. And also remember, self-discipline is the key. So that is it for the number 5 year. I hope this makes sense. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can check out the description for my website. And also feel free to leave a comment if this makes sense. So that is it. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.